Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Time is the one thing that once spent, you can never get back. In this fast-paced world, we often get caught up in mindless activities that drain our energy and focus. The reality is, the way you spend your time is directly connected to your future success. So in 2025, it's crucial to ask yourself, what am I actually spending my time on? Are the things I'm doing moving me closer to my goals, or are they just filling up my day with noise? Every minute that passes is a minute you'll never get back, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll start respecting the power of your time. We often hear about working harder, but what really makes the difference is working smarter. You don't need to be busy just to feel like you're achieving something. Being busy doesn't equal progress. In fact, it can often be the opposite. Focus on what truly moves the needle forward. Prioritize high leverage activities that allow you to scale your time and energy. Every hour you spend should be an investment in your vision, not a distraction. Learn to say no to things that won't move you toward your goals, no matter how much they might seem appealing in the moment. Distractions are the enemy of progress. It's easy to get sidetracked by things that don't align with your long-term goals. Whether it's mindlessly scrolling through social media, attending events that don't contribute to your growth, or engaging in conversations that drain you, these distractions pull your attention away from what really matters. Your energy is limited, and when you spread it too thin, you dilute your effectiveness. Cut out the noise. Don't let anything steal your focus from the things that will actually make a difference in your life and your business. When you begin to focus on what really matters, you'll start to see a shift. Your energy will be more aligned, your actions more purposeful, and your results will reflect the effort you've put into staying true to your vision. You have control over how you spend your time, and it's on you to make sure every minute counts. In 2025, take responsibility for your most valuable asset, your time, and direct it toward what truly matters to you. There's no more time to waste on anything that doesn't serve your personal growth and ultimate success. Your mindset is everything. Success doesn't happen by accident. It's a product of how you think, how you respond, and how you approach every single day. If you're not mentally prepared for the journey, no amount of skill or talent will make up for it. In 2025, you need to understand that your thoughts shape your reality. If you believe you can, you're already halfway there. The key is to stop doubting yourself and start embracing the belief that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. If you're constantly looking for reasons to win, the obstacles will no longer seem like roadblocks, but stepping stones. Life and business are full of ups and downs. You will experience setbacks, failures, and moments where things don't go according to plan. But the difference between those who succeed and those who give up is how they respond. In 2025, when you face adversity, don't view it as the end. See it for what it really is, a part of the process. Embrace failure, because it's not failure unless you quit. Every setback is teaching you something. It's giving you the experience, the lessons, and the resilience that will make your next attempt stronger. You have to develop a mindset that says, this is just one more challenge to overcome. And you will. In the world of business, in life, and in personal growth, the most successful people are the ones who keep pushing forward, no matter what. Their resilience is not just byproduct of talent. It's a mindset that they've trained themselves to embody. It's easy to stay positive when everything is going your way. The real test comes when things don't go as planned. But that's the moment that determines your success. In 2025, focus on sharpening your mindset. When life punches you in the face, your ability to respond with confidence and optimism will make all the difference. It's all about perspective, how you choose to look at the obstacles in front of you. At the core of it all is the belief that you control your fate. If you allow negativity, self-doubt, or fear to dominate your thoughts, you'll be stuck. But if you make the choice to think positively, to push past setbacks, and to keep your eyes on the bigger picture, you'll move mountains. The mindset you develop today will determine the opportunities that open up for you tomorrow. Cultivate a mindset of growth, resilience, an unshakable belief in your own potential. When you do, nothing will be able to stop you. Clarity of purpose is the backbone of consistency. When you know exactly why you're doing what you're doing, every action becomes intentional. Without a clear purpose, you'll find yourself bouncing from one task to the next without ever feeling like you're making real progress. In 2025, it's time to dig deep and ask yourself the hard questions. What's driving you? What's the real reason you're putting in the work every day? Whether you're building a business, leveling up your skills, or chasing a personal goal, clarity will guide your decisions and help you stay locked in. When your purpose is clear, there's no more second guessing or wasting energy on things that don't serve your greater vision. Once you have a clear sense of your purpose, you'll see how it fuels your ability to stay consistent. The grind gets easier when you're connected to a larger mission. If you're simply working to work, eventually the excitement fades. But when you know that every hour spent is moving you closer to something bigger, your motivation stays high. The challenges you face won't seem as daunting when you're driven by purpose. In fact, they'll feel like necessary steps in the process. Having clarity creates an unwavering focus, making it easier to push through the tough moments when distractions try to pull you away. Clarity doesn't mean you have to have everything figured out from day one. It means you have a general direction and a deep understanding of why you're showing up every day. Once that purpose is defined, you'll naturally start to build a routine around it. The daily grind won't feel like a chore, it will feel like a mission. And when you're clear about your mission, consistency follows. The key to success is showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. When your purpose is defined, you're no longer just going through the motions, you're working with intention. It's easy to get sidetracked by the noise and the quick fixes that seem to promise success. But true growth comes from staying focused on your purpose and not getting distracted by what doesn't align. When you have clarity of purpose, it gives you the strength to turn down the distractions and keep your eyes on the prize. You don't need to hustle just to hustle. You need to hustle with intention. In 2025, make every action count. With clarity driving you, staying consistent becomes the natural byproduct of being connected to your deeper why. When you know exactly what you're after, the journey becomes much more focused, purposeful, and fulfilling. External validation is one of the biggest traps you can fall into. It's easy to get caught up in seeking approval from others, especially in a world where social media constantly feeds us opinions. But the truth is, other people's views don't define your worth or your path. In 2025, it's time to shift your focus inward. Instead of seeking external applause, you need to start validating yourself. The only approval that truly matters is your own. The more you worry about what others think, the more you lose sight of your own vision. The sooner you let go of the need for outside validation, the more freedom you'll have to create something authentic and aligned with who you are. We all have a mission in life, a unique vision that's meant to drive us forward. But when we get distracted by what other people think, we start watering down that vision to fit someone else's expectations. This is where so many people go wrong. They start to mold themselves based on the opinions of others, diluting their authenticity in the process. In 2025, the key is to trust your instincts and follow your inner compass. Your path is yours to define, and the more you focus on staying true to yourself, the more powerful your journey becomes. When you let go of the need for validation, you free up the space to truly focus on your own mission. People will always have something to say. Whether it's praise or criticism, you can't control it. But you can control how much weight you give their opinions. Instead of letting outside voices drown out your inner voice, take control of your narrative. Trust that you know what's best for you and your future. When you start living for yourself, not for the likes or approval of others, you become unstoppable. The only person who can determine your worth and your potential is you. Let go of seeking validation from others and start living with the confidence that you're on the right path. The moment you stop seeking permission or approval from others is the moment you unlock your true potential. Every time you make decisions based on the fear of judgment, you put a ceiling on what you're capable of. But when you start making decisions for you, regardless of what anyone else thinks, the possibilities expand. You'll become more confident, more focused, and more aligned with your goals. So in 2025, stop asking for permission, stop caring about what others think, trust yourself and your vision, and start creating the life you know is meant for you. The world will catch up with your authenticity, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish when you're free from the chains of external validation. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. In today's world, we're conditioned to crave instant gratification, but true lasting success is built on years of hard work and consistent effort. If you're focused on quick wins, you'll find yourself bouncing from one fleeting moment of victory to the next without ever building something meaningful. In 2025, it's time to shift your mindset from seeking short-term rewards to investing in the long-term game. Every big win you see took years of unseen effort, dedication, and setbacks. Stop looking for shortcuts, embrace the process, and understand that success comes from putting in the work day after day. The truth is, most of what we value in life takes time to cultivate, whether it's building a business, improving your skills, or creating meaningful relationships. The real gains come from showing up consistently and committing to the journey. You won't see massive growth overnight, and that's okay. In 2025, focus on the incremental improvements, the small daily actions that compound over time. If you're patient with the process, you'll find that the long-term results far outweigh the fleeting satisfaction of a quick win. The key is to trust the journey even when it feels slow. Every step forward, no matter how small, is part of building something that will last. When you play the long-term game, you stop getting distracted by the latest trend or the next big thing. Instead of chasing temporary success, you focus on creating something sustainable. Building a solid foundation takes time, and the people who understand this are the ones who eventually create real wealth, whether it's financial, personal, or emotional. In 2025, remember that the things worth having are the things that require patience. Come June, you can't rush mastery, you can't rush building relationships, you can't rush success. It's a process, and that's where the real value lies. Trust that the work you put in now will pay off in ways you can't yet imagine. Playing the long-term game means understanding that setbacks aren't failures, they're part of the process. When you're focused on quick wins, one setback can knock you off course. But when you're in it for the long haul, you know that every challenge is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. In 2025, let go of the need for instant results. Build steadily, be patient, and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. The most successful people didn't get there by looking for shortcuts. They got there by committing to their goals for the long term. Stay focused, trust in the process, and remember that your best work is ahead of you. You have the power to write your own story. Too often, people let others, whether it's society, family, or peers, define who they are or what they should be doing with their lives. In 2025, you need to stop letting other people's opinions or expectations control your narrative. Your story is yours to tell. No one knows you. It's time to take ownership of your life and stop waiting for permission to be yourself. The world might try to box you in, but you have the power to break free and create a narrative that's true to who you are. The mistakes you've made in the past don't define you. The setbacks you faced don't determine your future. In fact, they are part of your story. Valuable lessons that have shaped you into who you are today. Instead of running from your mistakes, own them. Be proud of the lessons you've learned. Every challenge, every failure is an opportunity to grow and refine your path. In 2025, stop letting past mistakes hold you back. Use them as fuel to keep moving forward. The most successful people are the ones who embrace their journey, flaws, setbacks, and all, and turn them into stepping stones towards something greater. In a world where everyone seems to have an opinion about what you should be doing, it's easy to lose sight of your own voice. But your worth isn't determined by what others think of you. It's determined by what you think of yourself and how you choose to live your truth. Stop looking for validation from others. Trust your instincts and trust your story. The moment you stop trying to fit into someone else's mold is the moment you step into your true power. In 2025, make a promise to yourself that you will be unapologetically you, no matter what anyone else says or thinks. Your narrative is yours, and it's up to you to make it authentic, bold, and uniquely yours. When you own your narrative, you stop asking for permission and stop seeking approval. You begin to live with purpose and confidence, knowing that your story is exactly what it needs to be. Don't let anyone else rewrite it for you. Your worth isn't measured by external validation, trends, or comparisons. It's measured by how true you stay to yourself, by how well you live in alignment with your own values and vision. In 2025, stop letting anyone else define who you are or what you can become. Own your journey, own your mistakes, own your victories, and live your truth. The world will respond to that authenticity in ways you never imagined. Your network is undeniably important, but before you can build meaningful connections with others, the most crucial relationship you need to focus on is the one you have with yourself. In 2025, take the time to invest in your personal growth, because when you become the best version of yourself, everything around you starts to shift. It's not just about finding people who can help you. It's about becoming someone who can offer value in return. The relationships you form will only be as strong and authentic as the foundation you've built within yourself. So start by nurturing your skills, your mindset, and your character. When you elevate yourself, you naturally attract people who are aligned with your values and who will help propel you forward. To truly build a powerful network, you must first become someone worth connecting with. This means working on your own development, whether that's expanding your knowledge, refining your skills, or growing emotionally and spiritually. As you strengthen yourself as an individual, you start to show up as a more valuable person in every interaction. It's not about taking from others, but about contributing in a meaningful way. The relationships that matter most are the ones where there's mutual respect, trust, and a genuine exchange of value. In 2025, shift your focus from merely collecting contacts to building real, authentic relationships that are rooted in value and growth. When you're committed to your own growth, you create a magnetic energy that attracts the right people into your life. The stronger you are, the stronger your connections will be. You'll no longer be scrambling for the right opportunities or networking with the sole intention of gaining something. Instead, you'll find yourself surrounded by people who share your vision, who challenge you, and who push you to be better. Your network will become a reflection of the growth you've put into yourself. In 2025, stop waiting for the right people to come into your life. Start by becoming the person who can offer value, who can contribute, and who can build relationships based on authenticity and mutual respect. The truth is, your network will always reflect your own personal development. If you're not investing in yourself, if you're not working on becoming the best version of you, then you'll likely attract the wrong people or miss out on powerful opportunities. In 2025, remember that the first investment you need to make is in yourself. Build your character, sharpen your skills, and focus on growth. When you do that, you'll naturally build a network that's strong, supportive, and full of potential. The more you grow, the more you'll realize that your network isn't just a group of people, it's a reflection of who you are and the value you bring to the world. Stop waiting for the world to give you the green light. In 2025, it's time to realize that no one is coming to hand you permission to pursue your dreams. The opportunities you're waiting for are already out there, but they won't show up unless you take control and start creating them. The truth is, you don't need anyone's approval to go after what you want. You've got the vision, you've got the drive. Now it's up to you to take bold, decisive action. Every successful person out there started with nothing but an idea, a vision, and the audacity to believe in themselves. Don't sit around waiting for a sign. The time to act is now. In the pursuit of your dreams, you're not waiting for an opportunity to fall into your lap. You're not relying on anyone else to validate your ambitions. You are the one who creates your own opportunities. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back from moving forward. Every step you take toward your goal is one more step in the right direction. You're building your path as you go. The world doesn't owe you anything, but you owe it to yourself to take control of your own destiny. When you stop waiting for permission, you'll find that the doors you were once waiting for are already open. All you have to do is walk through them. The world won't always tell you you're ready, but that doesn't mean you're not. In fact, the most successful people are the ones who didn't wait for the right moment or for someone to tell them they were ready. They made the decision to act, even when there were no guarantees. In 2025, it's time to let go of the idea that there's a perfect time to start. You create that perfect moment. When you trust your vision and your instincts, you give yourself the power to take bold actions that lead to progress. Don't let anyone's doubt or skepticism stop you. Your hustle speaks louder than their opinions. Keep pushing forward, even if it feels like the world isn't on your side. It's not about waiting for validation or approval. It's about being relentless in your pursuit of your goals, no matter what. You are ready now. You don't need anyone to tell you that. You have everything you need inside you to create the future you want. The people who succeed aren't the ones who waited for the perfect circumstances. They're the ones who created their own path, who took risks, and who pushed forward regardless of the obstacles. In 2025, don't wait for permission. Start now, trust your vision, take action, and let the world catch up with you. You've got this. Thanks for watching.